Top 8 Secrets to Grow Your Investment in the Indian Context for a Salaried Person. Hello viewers. Thank you for being here today. As salaried individuals, we often dream of financial security, a comfortable retirement, or even the ability to fulfill our aspirations, be it buying a home, funding our children's education, or traveling the world. However, with rising inflation, increasing expenses, and the uncertainties of life, simply saving money in a bank account isn't enough. To achieve financial freedom, we must make our money work for us through smart investments. Today, I'm excited to share with you the top 8 secrets to grow your investments in the Indian context, tailored specifically for salaried individuals. These tips are practical, actionable, and backed by examples to help you embark on your wealth-building journey. Secret 1. Start early and leverage the power of compounding. The first and most powerful secret to growing your wealth is to start investing early. In India, many salaried individuals delay investing, thinking they'll start once they earn more. However, time is your biggest asset when it comes to compounding. Why it works? Compounding allows your investment returns to generate additional returns over time. The earlier you start, the longer your money has to grow. Example, suppose you are 25 years old and invest 5,000 rupee per month in a mutual fund via a systematic investment plan, SIP, with an expected return of 12% annually. By the time you are 60, your investment could grow to approximately 5.3 crore rupees. If you start at 35, the same investment would grow to only about 1.6 crore rupees. That's the magic of starting early. Tip for salaried individuals. Even if you can only spare 1,000 rupees to 2,000 rupees monthly, start now. Use apps like Zerodha, Grow, or ET-Money to set up and SIP in an equity mutual fund. Secret 2. Set clear financial goals. Investing without a purpose is like driving without a destination. To grow your wealth, you need to set specific, measurable, and time-bound financial goals. Why it works? Goals give direction to your investments and help you choose the right instruments. For instance, saving for a house in 5 years requires a different strategy than saving for retirement in 30 years. Example, let's say you are a 30-year-old salaried person earning 50,000 rupee monthly. Your goals might include short-term, 1 to 3 years, save 5 lakh rupees for a car down payment, invest in fixed deposits or debt mutual funds. Medium term, 5 to 7 years, save 20 lakh rupees for a house down payment, invest in hybrid mutual funds or PPF. Long term, 20 plus years, build a 2 crore rupees retirement corpus, invest in equity mutual funds or NPS. Secret 3. Diversify your investment portfolio. The age-old saying, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket," holds true for investments. Diversification across asset classes reduces risk and enhances returns. Why it works? Different assets perform well at different times. For example, when equities are down, gold or debt instruments may provide stability. Example, a balanced portfolio for a salaried person might include 60% in equities, via SIPs in large cap, mid cap, or index funds for growth, 20% in debt, fixed deposits, PPF, or debt mutual funds for safety, 10% in gold, via gold ETFs or sovereign gold bonds for inflation protection, 10% in real estate, via REITs for exposure without buying property. Tip for salaried individuals. Start with mutual funds for diversification. For example, invest in a mix of Nifty 50 index funds, low cost, broad market exposure, and actively managed funds for higher growth potential. Avoid over-investing in a single stock or sector. Secret 4. Invest in equity mutual funds via SIPs. For salaried individuals, equity mutual funds through systematic investment plans, SIPs, are one of the best ways to grow wealth over the long term. Why it works? SIPs allow you to invest small amounts regularly, averaging out market volatility through rupee cost averaging. Equity funds have historically delivered 10-15% annualized returns in India over 10 plus years. Example: suppose you invest 10,000 rupee monthly in a diversified equity fund like Parag Parekh Flexi Cap Fund or Mire Asset Large and Mid Cap Fund. At a 12% return, your corpus could grow to 23.8 lakh rupees in 10 years, 1 crore rupees in 25 years. Secret 5. Take advantage of tax-saving investments. As a salaried person, taxes can eat into your income. Tax-saving investments under Section 80C and other provisions not only reduce your tax liability, but also help build wealth. Why it works? Investments like ELSS, Equity Linked Savings Scheme, mutual funds, PPF, and NPS offer tax deductions while providing decent returns. Example: if you are in the 30% tax bracket and invest 1.5 lakh rupees annually in ELSS, you save 45,000 rupees in taxes. Plus, ELSS funds have a 3-year period lock-in and can deliver 12-15% returns over time. For instance, 1.5 lakh rupees invested annually in an ELSS fund like Axis ELSS Tax Saver Fund could grow to 1.02 crore rupees in 25 years at 12% returns. 50,000 rupees in PPF for safety, 50,000 rupees in NPS for retirement planning, additional 50,000 rupee deduction under Section 80 CCD 1B. Secret 6. Build a retirement corpus with the National Pension System, NPS. Retirement planning is crucial, especially since most salaried individuals in India don't have a pension. The National Pension System, NPS, is a low-cost, market-linked option for long-term wealth creation. Why it works? NPS invests in a mix of equities, bonds, and government securities, offering 8-12% returns over the long term. It's also tax efficient, with deductions up to 2 lakh rupees annually. Example: if you invest 5,000 rupee monthly in NPS, 60% equity allocation, starting at age 30, assuming a 10% return, you could accumulate 1.2 crore rupees by age 60. At retirement, you can withdraw 60% tax-free and receive a monthly pension from the rest. Secret 7. Stay disciplined and avoid emotional investing. The Indian stock market can be an emotional roller coaster, with booms, like the post-COVID rally, and busts, like the 2020 crash. The secret to success is staying disciplined and avoiding knee-jerk reactions. Why it works? Markets are volatile in the short term, but reward patient investors. Panic selling during crashes or chasing hot stocks during booms can lead to losses. Example: during the 2020 market crash, many sold their mutual funds in fear. Those who continued their SIPs or invested extra during the dip saw their portfolios recover and grow significantly by 2024 as markets hit new highs. Secret 8. Increase investments with income growth. As a salaried person, your income is likely to grow with increments and promotions. The final secret is to increase your investments in line with your income growth. Why it works? Boosting investments prevents lifestyle inflation from eroding your savings and accelerates wealth creation. Example: if you start with a 5,000 rupee SIP at age 30 and increase it by 10% annually, example, 5,500 rupees in year 2, 6,050 rupees in year 3, assuming 12% returns, you could accumulate 2.2 crore rupees by age 60, compared to 1.3 crore rupees with a fixed 5,000 rupee SIP. Ladies and gentlemen, growing your investments as a salaried person in India is not about earning a high salary or taking big risks. It's about starting small, staying consistent, and making smart choices. By starting early, setting goals, diversifying, leveraging SIPs, saving taxes, planning for retirement, staying disciplined, and scaling your investments with income, you can build a secure and prosperous future. Take the first step today. Thank you, and here's to your wealth building journey.